I see. This was the glory of God. Why doesn't God show his glory in ways that are useful, like keeping babies from dying of sudden infant death syndrome? Maybe because he doesn't actually exist. No, he exists. Death was never part of his plan. Man brought death in. It wasn't part of his plan. But to be a real God, it's the devil that wants to control you and interfere with free will. So the danger comes with God created the first people, Adam and Eve. He told them the rules. He said, don't take from the tree of knowledge, because it has good and evil on it. And the risk is, because he gives them free will, the risk is that they will disobey. And when they did, they fell into sin, and the world, everybody has been in sin since. Yet God has gone above and beyond to try to move the people back into the place where you don't have to have all this death. It's not God that's causing the death. It's because you live in a fallen world. And unfortunately, that fallen world then creates science because, again, what was the tree they took from? The tree of knowledge of good and evil. So man thinks they're so much more expert than God, and we're going to fix this. And there's been some things along the way they fixed, but, have they not made things worse in many ways too? It's a really hard call because, again, they took from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And most of those people in tech, in science, they don't even consider God. So everybody could be out from under all this death because it wasn't God's plan. We're the ones that brought it in. But he doesn't interfere with free will. Because the only one that interferes with free will is the opposite of God, the devil. But God, especially through Jesus, was trying to say, look, I need as many people have the Spirit of God back in you. Surrender to God. Stop looking to the science to fix everything. Stop looking at tech to fix everything. These people don't even know God, so how far are they going to even get? They probably could get far if they actually truly believed in God. That's the bittersweet part of that. But many of these scientists and technology, they want nothing to do with God because they see themselves as God. So that's the world we live in. You can't make people accept God. And the only time God will ever interfere with free will is when it's at a crisis point, like the Tower of Babel. God had to intervene then because the stupidness of man and their knowledge gets too great and too grandiose. And God says they have no idea what they're doing or what they're going to bring upon themselves, so I'm going to have to step in. And in the Tower of Babel, he stepped in. And we're reaching that point again where he's going to have to step in. This system we live under doesn't work. It doesn't work. They can tell you it works over and over again. It doesn't. Everybody knows it doesn't. Yet they'll tell you tech's going to fix it, and they just take us more into, a surveillance state, the last thing God would ever want. The devil wants that. Science, you end up just having, why do we have more diseases now than we did back in the 50s? It makes, like the nonsense of no one thinking, but everybody thinking that they know best. And yet the only one that truly knows best is God, and he's been trying to take everyone out from under this fallen world we live under, but he can't force everyone. So unfortunately, this stuff happens. But God tries to make it easier when it comes to a child that dies. He says that they are close to him, they are right at his side. He taught that the kingdom of heaven belongs to these young ones, indicating their honored and protected status. They're right by his side. They're cared for. I know that doesn't make this easier, but he tries to make it easier. But the fact is, we brought death into the world, not God. And just this, it's called the chimes. I'm just going to read it. There is a special angel that comes in tragic times. When loss and pain feels endless, that's when you'll hear the chimes. The chimes of something more is what its signal brings, carried by an angel across her stellar wings. This is a special angel with wings so wide and vast. She brings you love and comfort that will forever last. This angel is for the parents. She comes to you right here. She whispers softly, when you hear the chimes, just know that I am near. Sometimes we have to try and see without the gift of sight. It's then that we can see that all souls have a light. But some lights shine so brightly they fulfill a greater role. The luminance of their love helps heal the broken soul. So when your heart feels broken and far beyond repair, you might just hear an angel chime hovering above your ear. That angel that is with you, that never leaves your side. She is your loving child, sent here to be your guide. So, just we brought death into the world. And instead of everybody looking to science, technology, all these things that are going to fix everything that won't fix it. The answer has always been there, to return to God. And Jesus gave you the blueprint of how to do that.